All right, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. All right. I want to do a quick lesson on this scripture in Galatians 6 and 9. All right. Because, doing this work, you can't be weary. All right. You can't faint. All right. You gotta finish your course. Like Paul said, he said he has fought the good fight. All right, so we're fighting the good fight, the good spiritual fight. All right, we can't be weary. All right, so this is Galatians 6 and 9. And let us not be weary in well doing. All right, not just weary your body. All right, be not weary in well doing. And what is the well doing that the scripture is talking about? It's the work. All right, even on the highways and the byways, but more importantly, all right, well doing when the camera's not on you. All right, because you're starting to see that a lot of guys, they look like they're super duper Israelites. All right, they look like they're super duper Israelites in front of the camera. All right, but it's really wary to them to keep up that act. All right, to keep up that act of being an Israelite, to keep up that act of being righteous. All right, the laws are contrary to his spirit. And let me read it again. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. That's right. If we faint not in the work, all right, the Most High, He's going to honor that. All right, we just got to keep pushing on, and we got to keep pushing on. And really, if you have any attachments to this world, all right, that's when you start getting in trouble. All right, that's when you start fainting because you start worrying about the things of this world and how they please you and make you feel. All right, but we're not supposed to be weary and get tired of well doing, feeding the elect, feeding the hopeful elect. All right, this word. All right, like the Yahushai asked Peter 3 times, "Do you love me?" All right. That's a question to the elect. All right, Peter symbolizes the elect, also the other apostles. All right, that's a question that Yahushai is asking you. Do you love him? All right. Are you going to be weary? All right, because guys that fall out, what happened? They get tired. All right, that monkey on their back gets too much. All right, they can't continue. All right, but the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said that in due season, all right, and the season is now. You're starting to see all these natural disasters. In due season, you shall reap. And what is that reaping? Are you gonna? The scriptures say when you go up, right? Let me read it. This is Galatians 6 and 9, 6 and 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Okay. I'm gonna read again. I'm gonna read down. For he that soweth to his flesh shall reap of the flesh, reap corruption. That's right, because these bodies, they can't receive everlasting life. All right, and all the cares and the corruption of this life, all right, is death. All right, because sin reigneth in your mortal bodies. Sin reigneth in your flesh. All right, but he that soweth to the spirit, all right, if you put in your effort into the spirit, spiritual things, are and not fleshly things, how you can reap more money, how you can get more women, how you can live more comfortable in this life, all right, going to school, going to college, because you feel that there's a benefit, all right, of living more comfortable in America, all right, you're gonna reap corruption, all right, because that's all that's in your mortal body, in your flesh. All right, you're becoming a fleshly man. You have to put off that old man, all right? You have to put off that old man and you have to be rebuilt and renewed every day in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai. And to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai, you got to be in these scriptures, all right? And you can't be weary of well doing, all right? Especially when the camera's off, or especially when nobody's seeing you, the brothers can't see you, all right? But the Most High sees you. The angels are reporting to the Lord every day, okay? All the things that you're going to do it. So when the Lord comes back, everybody's going to receive the reward, whether it be good or bad. All right. But he that soweth to the spirit, all right, and when you sow, all right, this is the Lord is likening unto being a husband, all right, being a farmer. All right, when you sow seed, or you have to till the ground, you have to put in hard work. All right, you have to put in hard work. You got to break up the ground. All right. You gotta water it. You gotta sow the seed. This is all hard work. You gotta plow the oxen. All right. You gonna have to get the tools, get on your knees, rip out the weeds. All right. Just so you can see an increase in whatever you're planting. You're planting squash, pumpkin, tomatoes, cucumbers, whatever you're planting, blueberries. You have to go down there and dig into that earth. All right. You got to put in that work. All right. It's hard work. All right. And it's not of the flesh. All right. Because if it's of the flesh, it's going to reap corruption. All right. That's why the scripture said we look for new heavens and new earths, which dwell of righteousness, because this current world, all right, is going to be wiped away. All right, and it's corruptible. All things you see here are corruptible, but the treasures that you lay up in heaven, they do not corrupt. All right, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. All right, you're gonna when the Lord comes back. Okay, all right, when the Lord comes back, you're gonna reap everlasting life. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Okay, so to the hopeful elect, all right, we're not in the time of fainting. All right, we're not in the time of rest. All right, we're in the time to where we have to call on the Lord even more. All right, and not be weary in doing well. Okay, let me bring out one more scripture. This is Hebrews 6:10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. All right, that work, that reaping, that's a lot of labor. All right, and the Most High knows your heart if you love Him and if you love doing this work. All right, and that you're waiting patiently for His coming. All right, so you can reap the benefits of your labor. All right, and the reaping the benefits of your labor is spiritual power, is righteous everlasting life. All right, it's to serve Yahweh Shema Shai for eternity. All right, and the Lord, He's going to literally give you all the pleasures, all the pleasures of your heart, literally. All right, He's going to give you all the pleasures of your heart. All right, because you stood steadfast in the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and to the end, and you wearied not. All right, because a lot of guys, they faint, which He have showed towards His name, and that ye have ministered to His saints and do minister. All right, so the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, He's not unrighteous. He's going to give you the things of your heart. He's going to give you this life everlasting, because He said in the word. All right, in the Lord, He's not a man that He shall lie. All right, whatever comes out of the Lord's mouth, it shall accomplish everything that it comes out. All right, and it shall accomplish and go forth, and everything that He said is going to be made true. Okay. So with that, hey, I hope that you brothers were edified with this small, quick lesson. Okay, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.